everyone. I hope everything is great. So yesterday we are learning the basics of HTML, history of HTML, and today we start to learn how to create the HTML files and how to run those files into the browser. तो आज हम सीखेंगे कैसे HTML फाइल बनाएं और उन्हें ब्राउजर में एग्जीक्यूट करें. So for this I use the Visual Studio Code as a text editor. You can use any other text editor as well, like Notepad or maybe Notepad plus plus or maybe Microsoft Word. You can use any text editor as you wish. I use Visual Studio Code, and if you want to use this text editor, you can simply download it from the Google and install it into your system. आप इसे आसानी से गूगल पे सर्च कर सकते हैं और डाउनलोड करके अपने सिस्टम में इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं. So let's start with creating the HTML files, right? So for creating any HTML file, we need to save those files with a specific extension so that browser can understand that this is the HTML file. हमें उस फाइल को एक स्पेसिफिक एक्सटेंशन से सेव करना होता है जिससे कि ब्राउजर समझ सके कि यह एक HTML फाइल है. Now, what is the extension? So for saving any file into the system, we need to give him a specific extension, like we have docs for the document files, .pdf for the PDF file, .mp3 or mp4 for the audio or video file. So these all are the extension. Same type, we need to save HTML file with the specific extension which is .html, right? Let me increase the font if you have some problem, right? But for the HTML files, we can also save with .html extension, right? So what is the difference between the .html and .html? Let me just increase the font of this text as well to font type 50, right? So there are not a big difference between these two extensions. Both are the same and used for the creating HTML files. The basic difference is on the operating system where we create these files. Earlier we have the DOS operating systems and 16-bit operating system, we can see, right? For those operating system we have dependency not to use four letters extension. That's why we cannot use .html, and instead of .html we use .htm extension there, so that this extension is running in 16-bit operating system, right? So this is the basic difference between .html and .htm files, but both the files are run in any browser. Even modern browser can support both the extensions, so you can use both. Let's create one file now. Go to just text editor using the command n command. I just create a new file. Try to save this file. Let me give name simple first because we are creating the first file. I give the simple first.html name. I save this file on desktop. You can see the first.html file is created. If I check on desktop, yes, now the first.html file is created on my desktop. Now how to run this file onto browser? You can simply drag and drop this file. and this file is open in the browser, or you can simply right click on this file, open with the available browser. So this file is now open in the Chrome browser. You can even use other browser as well, like Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or Safari, as you wish. Let me add some text here. Save this text. Refresh this file now on browser, and you can see this text is shown in the browser. So by this way, we can create an HTML file and run those files into the browser. So that's it for this video. On next video, we learn how to structure the HTML files, what are the basic tags for the HTML files, how we position the elements onto the browser. All these things we learn on the next video. So be with me and goodbye.